like I was taking a nap. Hi there, I'm Paul Murphy. I'm just going to get my glasses. There they are. I'll do one more bit. What am I saying that for? You don't know what I'm talking about, really, do you? So anyway, one more bit out from Spain, from this book here. Where did I get to? I got to there. A common myth is that Columbus had so much trouble gaining funding because of the perception that the Earth was flat. In fact, Columbus knew the world was spherical, he just thought it was only 5 miles wide. This led to frenzied arguments with his first mate, Diego Hump, who believed the Earth was much larger, but shaped like a lizard's bum. On the 30th of September 1492, Columbus observed that the needle of his compass no longer pointed to the North Star. Poundland shit, he observed in his journal. Columbus at first made no mention of this, knowing his crew to be prone to panic with their destination unknown, especially since he chose The Mystery of the Marie Celeste as the in-voyage DVD. But after several days, his pilots took notice with much anxiety, one mentioning, "Hey, Signor Haite, we have been this way before." "How do you know?" "I always tie messages to my turds. I can see one floating there to my sweetheart Ava. I love you, Ava, and anything I do with the cabin boy on this journey is casual." Columbus reasoned with them that the compass needle did not point to the North Star, but to some invisible point on the Earth. And that helps us get home how exactly? After 29 days out of sight of land, on the 7th of October 1492, the crew spotted immense flocks of birds. "Hooray!" yelled his crew, all except Lookout Raimondo Barb, who the birds had crapped all over immensely. Columbus changed course to follow their flight, which made things difficult as they were cormorants. Then it's got a little asterisk. So I've just explained, cormorants are birds that swim. They may dive to depths of at least 160 feet. Some of these jokes are pretty clever, aren't they? The sighting made things much easier for Columbus, as he had spent the last 28 nights painting distant islands on the windows of his crew's bedrooms. "Well, we must have sharply turned left," he would explain in the mornings when the crew came up deck and saw empty ocean. "You're a bloody left-turner," his crew would mutter, inventing a hitherto unknown euphemism. Land was first sighted at 2 a.m. on October the 12th, 1492, by a sailor named Rodrigo de Triana aboard La Pinta. "And what?" asked Columbus. "Not and, land." "Are you sure?" "Pretty sure, yeah." "Why?" "We've crashed into it and we're sinking." "Oh shit. Listen, if you see an insurance assessor, stove his head in and say the natives done it." "That's not very friendly. We're just about to conquer them, steal all their precious minerals, enslave them and give them smallpox. Let's proportionate, shall we?" Columbus would later assert that he had first seen the land and thus earned the reward of 10,000 maravidas, the bastard. "You're a thieving git," said Rodrigo de Triana and several million natives. "I'll give you 10%, take it or leave it," offered Columbus, and made the same offer to his wife on their honeymoon. Triana was also told he could keep every 17th cat he found, provided it was called Alice. Columbus named the island San Salvador. If you want to know why, go back and read the San Salvador entry. Pardon me just a second. Talk amongst yourselves or go get a cup of tea or something. When they returned to Spain, Columbus and his crew came back to a hero's welcome, and after everybody had welcomed the hero, they said hello to Columbus. Meeting the monarchs, he showed off what he had brought back from his voyage, including some small samples of gold, pearls, gold jewellery stolen from the natives, a few natives he had kidnapped who were wearing it, flowers, genital crabs, a stick of rock with "Welcome to Sunny," now known as South Salvador, written through it, and a hammock. He gave the monarchs a few of the gold nuggets and pearls, as well as the previously unknown tobacco plant, some pineapple, fruit, a turkey, and the hammock. Unfortunately, he had to rely on the kidnapped natives to explain what the latter items were, and they took great delight in showing Columbus and Ferdinand and Isabella the pineapple, "It's a suppository." The turkey, "It's a pillow." The hammock, "You stand on it in a strong wind to do a poo." And the tobacco plant, "This will teach you to invade where you're not fucking wanted." Columbus set sail from Cadiz, Spain on September the 24th, 1493 on his second voyage. He had been directed by Ferdinand and Isabella to maintain friendly, even loving relations with the natives. And please ask them nicely for something to get the pineapples out. On May the 30th, 1498, Columbus left the port of Sanlúcar, Spain, with a fleet of 6 ships on his third voyage, as there was nothing on TV that night. Armando TV was his well-endowed lodger who made Columbus feel very self-conscious. I didn't read that very well at all, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I can guess what the end of the sentence is going to be, but some of this is well beyond me. It's been a long time since I wrote it. The objective of the third voyage was to verify the existence of a continent that King John II of Portugal suggested was located to the southwest of the Cape Verde Islands. King John reportedly, well, how many B's are there in reportedly? I don't know. 76. Are you sure? Well, I can't count either. King John reportedly knew of the existence of such a mainland because, quote, canoes had been found so why am I talking such a strange voice all of a sudden? Because canoes answers on a postcard. The winner is Porter Dawn Nairi. Eric Morgan joke. Canoes had been found which set out from the coast of Guinea, West Africa, and sailed to the west with merchandise. End quote. And because he'd been sent a nice picture postcard from there as well. The mysterious continent turned out to be South America, which Columbus sighted on the 31st of July. Rodrigo de Triana had sighted it long before that, but had learned to keep his mouth shut by then, especially when Columbus had the trots and needed the bathroom in a hurry. Rodrigo, I also must go. Have you sighted a toilet anywhere? Yes, I saw one on an island about 3 miles back. 3 miles? I'll never make it. Can't you hold it in? Hold it in? It's already coming out of my ears. My colon is going to go off like a Chinese cracker at any moment. Oh dear. What about that sign on that little building just on the shore in front of us there? El Tolito. What does that mean? El Tolito is the chief of these lands. That's his house. What about that shed next to it with the El Bogo sign on it? El Bogo is his sister. And the third one, Les Gents, with a picture of a man sitting down on the front. No. That says leg ends. It is for entertainers with only one leg. Sorry, you just have to hold it in until we get back to Cadiz. Shortly after this conversation, Columbus became the first man to enter Earth's orbit. Columbus made a fourth voyage beginning on May the 12th, 1502, nominally in search of a westward passage to the Indian Ocean. However, by now he was an old man, racked with arthritis, ophthalmia, and large looked like the pan of mackinac sideways. After getting as far as Tesco for provisions, he decided to call it a day. I claim this place in the name of the House of Castile, he cried. This is the veg stand. Well, now it's the property of the House of Cadiz, and I rename it Santa Yucky Greenosh. How does that affect my contract of employment then? What do you mean? Well, I set off for work this morning. I'm employed on the vegetable counter of Tesco, and now you say I'm employed at Santa Yucky Greenosh. Are my shifts still the same? And do I need a passport to get home? Where do you live? The house next door. No, but you do need a visa. What, to go 20 feet? No, to pay your taxes. You owe us 80 million maravidas in back tax. Can I give you 20 on account? On account of what? On account of the fact that's all I've got. Every little helps. Oh, right, that'll do for now. I'm going to go for a cup of tea. Bit of trivia for you there. Here's the back of my book there. And the side of my head.